Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Jason, and the channel's name is I Am Iron Tarkus because Tarkus is my favorite character. And I recently found out that in Dark Souls 3, Tarkus's armor is back in the game, and I'm super excited, but there's 11 days to go, so I have to just wait. So I'm starting my channel off with a, I'm going to be doing a playthrough of Dark Souls 1, and I'm doing a Viking character. I'm going to have a few rules. I'm only going to use wooden shields. I'm going to use axes only, and they can be any axe in the game. And and my armor, I'm only going to use light armor, so no big heavy Tarkus armor that I love so much, and no Havels, of course. I'm not a Havels fan anyway. So yeah, all my armor is going to be, it's going to be leather, cloth, that kind of stuff. Let's get going. The character's name is Torsten. I went and looked up some Viking names. This name, it means the Stone of Thor. So I thought that was a pretty cool name, Torsten. So that's going to be our character's name here. I think we're going to make his hair kind of, let me see. Let's just do ponytail because they don't have a whole lot of great haircuts. And, let's see. We'll make him kind of an older warrior. Let's see. Let's see. Looks a little too happy right there. That just looks terrible, because it just doesn't fit. The haircut does not fit. Yeah, that looks like a good pissed off warrior haircut, warrior face. I don't want to do anything special with it, so.
In the age of ancients,
I haven't watched this cutscene in
the world
forever.
was unformed,
So let's just enjoy
shrouded
it.
by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bullets peeled apart their stone skills. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark sign.
Wow. I have not watched that cutscene in so long. I forgot how cool it was. Oh.
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the
Wow.
undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north.
And it looks so good on my PC running DS Fix. So,
Where they are locked away to await the end of the world.
all right.
This is your fate.
Good old Oscar. Even though he's never called Oscar in the game. Alright, now we get started. Alright. So, we're not going to need that. Alright, here we go. Hope I can do a good job with this channel. A little bit of my Souls background. I started playing Demon Souls. First time I tried it was like in 2010. And I sucked so bad I couldn't get to the first boss. I actually sold my copy of the game. And I was like, yeah, it's enough of this. And it just isn't for me. Then about a year later, I saw the game. I was watching some footage of the game in around 2011 after Dark Souls came out. And I was just like, yeah, I gotta try this again. It was just, I couldn't stand it because, you know, of how great everything is, you know, with this series. And, let's get this sound down. It's kind of loud in my ears, so I don't know if it's coming through loud with you guys. So yeah, so I started playing it, and it took me about a year to get used to the combat, off and on, trying it every couple months. Then one day it just clicked. So, and I've put in about about 3 years of constant Dark Souls play. So I've beat Dark Souls 2 about over 50 times, literally. I've beat Bloodborne about 10 times, Demon Souls about 10 times, and Dark Souls 1 I've beat about 15 or 20 times. I'm not going to pick that shield up because it's not wooden, so I'm not going to use it. So we're just going to have to deal with it until we can pick up a wooden shield. So we'll be okay. I've done this before. It's not my first rodeo. So. But yeah, I mean, I've played a lot of Dark. I'm really good. I'm not much of a PvP guy, even though I am trying to get more into it. I've always been a PvE player.
Regrettably.
And I'm really good at reading patterns, but I'm not really good at reading other players. So it's one of those things where it's like, it's funny because you watch a lot of these PvP guys, and you watch them, you know, play the game, and they're terrible at it. And I'm just watching them, and I'm just like, when you guys play, I'm thinking to myself, when you guys play PvP, you're like gods. But then when you get, you know, you fight some boss because you guys never do it, so it's not as easy. Then you have guys like Ray Dimitri. He's just like, he's like the PvE master. I'm so used to parrying everybody in this part. Now I just have to kind of muscle through. That's alright. Let's do a bunch of rolling. Here we go. Take that. Ooh, double hit. And back. Oh, shit. I forget that axes, you gotta get a lot closer than swords. They just don't hit the same, so I gotta remember that through this playthrough, because I'm gonna keep making that same mistake. I kinda wanna get the Taurus demon, the demon axe, the demon great axe, because I've never really done a playthrough with it, so I think it would be a lot of fun to use it with a little tiny wooden shield maybe for parrying. We'll see. We'll see what I can do. Whee! PS3 version, you can't skip through that. So, alright, we're going to need a lot of endurance and a lot of strength and a little bit of dex. So let's go pick up all the little goodies all around the area here first. There's also a wooden shield back in the cemetery. We're not going to need that yet. Okay. There's that creepo Petrus. We'll take care of his ass later. After he betrays, what's-her-face? Rhea of Thurland. Alright. Here we go. Whee! Okay, we got that. I don't need the other two since, unless I do any PvP, then I'll come back and get them later. Excuse me, coming through. I thought about trying a speed run of this game. I've never done anything like that before, but I think I could do it because I am, I'm good at PvE. But I mean, I might try it one day. It's one of those on my my Dark Souls bucket list. Right now, I'm just focusing on playing the new game because every time I watch I watch little bits and pieces of the footage, and it just makes me want to cry because I really want to play that game really bad. All right, now we have a little wooden shield. This actually isn't a bad little starting shield. The Caducus, I think it's called. Let me see. Yeah, Caducus. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah, it's a little Omega symbol. Got that whole dark side. I don't know if any of you seen Batman vs Superman. The dark side symbol, they put it in there, so that was pretty cool. Lead up for the next set of movies. Later, fellas. Whee! Sometimes I go grab the Zweihander, but being that this is the axe, an axe wooden shield build, so we're not going to mess with that. Yeah, so the only great shield I'm going to use is the Eagle shield, which is actually a really good shield. It'll be for those little bit harder, tankier, fights I have to do in the game. So but yeah, I mean, I've played this game so much. I love this series. It's funny, you always hear about people that play Dark Souls, it ruins them for other games, and that's really the truth. You play other games and you have to kind of lower your expectations. It kind of sucks because you get so used to when you play this game, the standards are just different. It's not that this game's hard if you don't understand the mechanics, but in reality it's not that much harder of a game once you learn how to play it. So that's what I found out. At least that's what it seems like to me. It's like people think it's harder, but it's really not. Alright. We'll come back later for that stuff, because if I try to get it, he's going to knock the crap out of me. And I'll have to come back and try to get my stuff. And I really don't need that shield or that sword at all, actually. I just want this soul. Alright. And we don't need to go down into the Blight Town for anything yet. Okay. Just trucking along. I grab that. Okay. I always just run around and pick up all this stuff. I guess I should have left that down. That's alright. Pop some of these souls. There we go. Anything else? Yeah, I got a couple more. And one more. Alright, now we're moving. Doo-doo-doo. There we go. We're Dark Souling. We're praising the sun. We're killing noobs. Alright. One of these playthroughs I'm going to do for you guys, I want to do a resistance build. I think that would be a lot of fun. Because I've seen resistant builds and they're a little weird. The one thing is you don't, the only good thing is you don't, you can't get poisoned very easily. So, that's the really good thing about it. move. You weren't supposed to move. I didn't drop his fire bombs, which always come in handy. Man, this game is just looking really smooth today. Sometimes it doesn't look as smooth. It just depends on my mood my computer's in. So... and up we go. Let's see. Alright. Whee! Remember the first time I ever played Dark Souls, I spent so much time in the Undead Burg. I've got to where I still to this day I can't stand playing this area. Just so sick of it. But it's one of those things where, you know, you end up playing it early game. It's just kind of where a lot of players learn how to play the game, really. So, okay. Alright. Moving now. I'm not gonna go get that, that crossbow up there, because I don't need it. And I don't need those throwing knives, because up until Dark Souls 2 had really good throwing knives, but this game didn't, so... Alright. Demon Souls didn't either. That's another game I'm going to do. I want to do a Faith playthrough, Demon Souls. You never see any really good Faith playthroughs for that game. I always try to do that roll through. I can never do it. I see other guys do it, no problem. That sucker! Alright, let's grab this wooden shield. The actual wooden shield, I'm not going to use it yet, but I want to have it. Alright. Go ahead and kindle this bonfire. We need to buy a few things from the vendor down there. I'm also playing offline because I don't want to get invaded on this playthrough. I might end up doing some PvP with this character down the road, but I'm not really into doing it right now. Right now I just want to play the game and just, you know, I'm not much of a PvP guy anyway. And I also want to finish this playthrough before Dark Souls 3 comes out, so... button there. Whoa. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You can do it, you can do it. Got him. There we go. And down you go.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you. Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
Let's see. We're gonna need... fire bombs always come in handy early game. After that, you really don't need them anymore. Let's see.
Things are getting treacherous. A horrible... If you
need the repair box and the bottomless box, but I need to, what a waste of time. Well, I just bought something from you. Jerk. Let's, run through and see if we can get up to 1,000 and get that bottomless box. Do-do-do-do-do-do. There we go. We're almost there. Alright. Down we go. Grab the bottomless box and then we can go ahead and go fight the boss. Ooh, force a habit there. Okay.
Thank you, Carl.
Now we get rid of some of this garbage. Then we can sell it to Frant later, so he can give us some souls for stuff. For getting stuff. Alright. Makes everything so much easier to deal with. Because that one guy in the middle just gets a little aggravating sometimes. So does this guy. Oh, just got a black... I always get a black humanity from him. Always. It's like it's triggered. Whoa. Hello. Whoa. They knew I was coming. Whoa. Jeez. Jerk. Wow. I don't think they've ever done that to me. That's pretty funny. I guess I'm popular with the cool kids around here. Or am I? Alright. Cool. Didn't make it. Ah, come on. Chugger. What do people think about chugging during PvP? I always thought it was okay because that's the way the game's designed, but whenever I do PvP, I never drink Estus, so I guess in a way I'm not all that okay with it. knows? I don't care if other guys do it. If they do it, I just do it. So, when I do PvP. I think everybody gets a little too uptight, a little sensitive about it. What I can't stand is some of these YouTubers where they think they're special and they make up all the rules. I remember seeing this one girl, she was a streamer, and she's doing this stream, and she's sitting there like, she's not even that good at PvP, and she's sitting there, some guy's playing his game, and, you know, and he's chugging and stuff, and he's healing, and she's like, what a scrub, and she's sitting there, you know, a scrub, because she's kind of attractive, all the guys in there are kissing her butt. It's pretty sad. I don't think she streams anymore, thank goodness, because she was kind of an asshole. But yeah, she just thought her shit didn't stink, and she wasn't that good. I'm watching her play, and I'm thinking, geez, I've seen better players. Like my buddy eBay Asabi, he's got a channel. He's pretty good at PvP. He's not a jerk. He's a pretty cool guy. Come on, you didn't want to give me your axe. Jerk. Jerk. That'd have been nice to get it early. I'll get it later. I remember the first time I fought that Taurus demon, he knocked me off the side, and he did everything. Killed me 14 times. Now it's like I don't even break a sweat. It's pretty funny. Oh, how far are we going to go on the first episode? Let's trigger the dragon. For those of you who don't know, you just do that, and then you run over here, and that way you don't get hit with fire. You go talk to Solaire, the Sun Bro. Okay, come back.
Oh.
Yes. Hit. Yes. And he gives our stuff. Then he's gonna have some gross incandescent, and then you move on. All right. And down we go. We can get the repair box now. Do it before we respawn everybody. They're already dead. Let's just get her done.
Ow.
Let's see.
Thank you,
Alright, let's get out of here. Probably won't need to come to him anymore now that I have all the 3 items I need. Let's see. Need those for now. Never have enough endurance. I'm going to need it when I'm using that big old ugly axe later on. I might get a couple of them and have like a fire one and a lightning one, and just make a couple different axes out of it, just to kind of fiddle around. I might use the battle axe here and make a divine one for the Nito fight. Don't know yet. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Come on, jump down. Jump down. You can do it. See if I can get there. Oh, he didn't want to give it to me. Run. Out of stamina. He did not want to give me his tail just to get that Drake, so I just want to see if I can get it. Alright. He's gonna go. flies out of our life for a little while. Got the claymore and another soul. Let's see, open that up. Okay. Oops, too soon. Got it. Alright, let's go. Later. Die already. There you go. Shit. almost didn't make it. Whew. Better not screw around like that. Oh, those guys are a pain. And gotcha. I didn't think I should have left it shut. Actually, like hit him through the fence, but I didn't really think that one through. Huh. Oh well, you live and you learn. The halberd, even though it's kind of an axe, but I'm not going to count it as an axe. Alright, let's... Whoa. For those of you who don't know, Boulder Knights are really weak to fire. So, just so you know. These guys all off. Gotcha. A lot of blood. Okay. Ooh. It's everybody's best friend, Andre of Astora. Don't get yourself killed. It's my wife's favorite line in the game. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end first episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Tune in next time for the adventures of Torstein, the Stone of Thor. Anyway, guys, see you next time. Thanks.